Today, it's tip number 3, how we can easily identify individuals in your family tree that do need temple ordinances. Let me show you how. Brothers and sisters, welcome to tip number 3 from the Bakersfield Fifth Ward for Temple and Family History. A few months ago, Bishop Stiles shared with me a story that he was waiting for a movie to start and he was able to do some temple and family history. I looked at him quizzically and he said, "Yeah, Paul, let me show you how. It's a new technique that I have found that I want to share with you." He said it was so easy, even I could do it. And I said, I wonder what this is. Well, I have done it and I want to share with you how we can easily identify individuals in your family tree that do need temple ordinances. You see, I was skeptical because in my family history, all the work has been done. But I have found that there are opportunities for me to help my family members to accomplish more temple work for them. Let me show you how. Family tree is selected. And the default view is my family tree with myself, my wife, my parents, and ancestors. So Bishop Stiles taught me to look for individuals that have the green icon beside their name. He said there's a special way to display that, but I have to go back several generations. So I'm going to go into my great-grandparents here, and I press on that gray icon with that up arrow, and it opens up 2 more generations, and I'm going to select another set of individuals, okay, and go back even further. So I've got my family tree established from myself back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7, 8 generations. And I'm going to come in here, and I've just been poking around, and I found a good example. Sometimes I find people, and sometimes I don't, but in this case, I know that Mary Carter has some descendants that need some temple work done. How do I know that? Well, I select this button here on the top right-hand side with the 3 horizontal dots. Up comes a menu. I select Descendants with Tasks. And here, Family Tree is displaying her descendants that have some temple work that needs to be done. There's that green dot. Now, I'll explain what these yellow and blue dots do at a different time, but let's just concentrate here on Charles. Okay. Now, the second way to check is I scroll to the right, okay, in that top menu, and I select Ordinances. And up comes in green what temple work needs to be done for Charles. His baptism, his confirmation, initiatory. So I'm going to select, yes, I want to request that family member, and there's some ordinances there that are checked, so I'm going to reserve that. I want to do that work. I'm going to select Continue, and up comes the guidelines that the Temple and Family History Department has published. I'll be explaining that to you in another video, but I know that I'm complying, so I check that box. I add those reservations to my list. Check it out. I have reserved today, and I have 2 years to accomplish that work for Charles Beasley to have his baptism, confirmation, initiatory, and endowment work to be done. Today, I have shown you how you can identify individuals in your family tree that have already been identified who need temple work to be done. Remember, look for that green icon. And the further back in the tree you go, the more likely you are to find individuals. It's simple, it's easy, and effective. We'll see you next week.